Overexplaining is one of the most signs that someone has been conditioned emotionally to seek approval. When you feel the need to defend your decisions, your actions, when you constantly defend or adjust your boundaries, when you want people to understand you so bad, then it means you'll be taught that your no is not enough. Today, we are talking about over-explaining and how emotionally it means, and if you are doing it, how to stop and protect your peace. So let's dive into it. This is how over-explaining actually looks like. You justify every decision you want to make. You want people to validate your decisions, to make you feel worthy that you are doing the right thing. You don't trust your inner knowing, your own knowledge, your own wisdom. So you are always looking for people to justify every decision you make. You over explain your boundaries for people to understand you. Over explaining will make you say yes even when every part of you is screaming no. You feel guilty to say no. You absorb discomfort so that nobody feels uncomfortable around you. You don't know how to say no without attaching guilt and shame to it. You try to convince people to agree with you, to understand you, to justify you, to validate why you do the things you do. And the reason why most people over explain themselves is because they are afraid of being rejected, their decisions being disapproved by people they look up to. Environment someone grew up in can also affect how they over explain themselves because they've been silenced or their feelings have been dismissed for the longest. So, in order for them to be taken serious, they have to over explain, over defend their decisions, their feelings. People pleasing is also a factor why people over explain themselves all the time because they do not want another person to feel uncomfortable with whatever decisions they take in their own life. They want everybody to be okay with whatever they do with their own life. The problem with over explaining is people begin to have impressions that your choices are negotiable, your actions, your decisions are negotiable. They begin to express themselves even when their idea or their advice is not needed. You constantly exhaust yourself trying to be understood by everyone. You unintentionally give your power away to people to decide for you. You give your authority of your life to people, and the more you continue to over explain yourself, you tell people that they are allowed to negotiate, to debate your decisions, your choices. This is how healthy boundaries looks like. You say no, it won't work for me. No, I'm not available. I wish I can, but this moment will not allow me to be there for you. Bold, precise, no long explanations or sentences. That is how you practice healthy boundaries. When you do this, it will stop you from over explaining yourself. You also have to learn to pause before you respond. You don't have to respond on autopilot and try to practice the usage of short sentences, fewer sentences. It helps you to prevent you over explaining yourself. Also understand that not everyone will understand you, and that is okay. Focus on building your inner trust, your self trust, so that you understand yourself better and trust your own inner knowledge and wisdom. Because the more you trust yourself, the less you feel the need to defend your decisions. The truth is, behind every over explaining is someone who learned to abandon themselves in order to keep the peace, in order to be accepted, to be loved, to be appreciated. Healing is telling you that it is okay to let go. It is okay to trust yourself, to build your inner self, to acknowledge your own power and take control over your own life and stop the need to over explain every decision you want to make. Healing teaches you to trust your intuition, to acknowledge your own inner wisdom. Healing tells you to honor your boundaries and be firm on them. Also tells you that it is okay not to be fully be understood by everyone. Peace comes when you stop trying to justify and defend your existence. Remember, your boundaries do not need presentation, and your no does not need paragraph. People who respect you will respect your boundaries, even when they don't fully understand them. Always remember you are never late and never behind. Every single thing meant for you is aligning effortlessly. You just have to keep making choices, actions, habits that aligns with who you want to become. Subscribe to this channel because here we talk about healing, reprogramming of the mind, regulation, alignment, and many more. I am Akua Ohene Safo. I will see you in the next video.